Graduation of Eleanor Roosevelt High School in Maryland, a public high school with graduates and family in a large stadium. Claudia Gordon, a tall black woman with short blonde hair, wearing a black graduation gown, walks up to the stage and starts the commencement address in American Sign Language. This is interpreted into spoken English.
Let's start with a round of applause.
Claudia raises both her hands, all fingers extended, and rotates her wrists rapidly.
This is how we clap in sign language. It's a visual version of applause. It is truly an honor for me to stand here today as your commencement speaker. Thank you so much for extending this invitation and the honor.
The audience stands, claps their hands, and signs applause.
As you embark onto your next chapter, I also do not doubt, many of you will find yourselves constantly forced to master spaces where you rightfully belong, but to which you're going to be made to feel unwelcome because of one or more of your intersectional identities. Suddenly losing one's ability to hear would have a dramatic effect on anyone, and it happened to me at the tender age of 8 in the country of my birth, Jamaica, West Indies. I knew that I was the same person I was prior to my sudden deafness, but the world around me viewed me differently.
Footage of Claudia working at the computer and reading briefs in her office. Claudia's interview is interpreted into spoken English.
I'm a female attorney, and I've been able to work in different facets with the U.S. government. I'm currently with the Sprint Corporation, working in the accessibility division. When I was going to law school, there were people who looked at me as a black, deaf woman and thought that it would be impossible for me to become a lawyer. Thankfully, there were a few people around me who said, "You can." So we have to start removing that doubt from the minds of people, that disability is a barrier to achieving your goal and becoming successful, because we all have different abilities. Philanthropy can have a broad reach to educate the wider population and elevate the concerns, needs, and issues, and to talk about the barriers that people with disabilities face on a daily basis.
Footage of the commencement address.
Be uniquely you. Own your identity and power. Race, class, gender, disability, sexual orientation, national origin, and so on. One of these identities does not mean more or less than another one, but often society asks us to tick boxes to define ourselves.
Young people with disabilities face so many barriers. So I think it's important that we empower and equip them and have them understand their rights, surround them with mentors who can help them to achieve their potential and not limit themselves.
I am just one example of what is possible for many people like myself. If I have overcome anything, it was and continues to be the barriers that society throws in my path.
Where are you in your journey to inclusion? For more information, go to disabilityphilanthropy.org and promote using the hashtag #DisabilityInclusion. Brought to you by the President's Council on Disability Inclusion in Philanthropy. Text on screen of the production credits. For a full credit list, please review the transcript file.